put a bait on the other side just like that one. So we got almost identical. Well, it's a green head on the port side, but got a herring on the starboard and the port, both on the bottom with a blue flasher. Look now. You guys look at the weather now. Look at this. What the heck, man? You couldn't even see like 100 yards a minute ago. Let's read a little bit out of John 7. Captain Michael McCartney. Is that right? Yeah. John chapter 3, verse 22. After these things, Jesus and his disciples came into the land of Judea, and there he remained with them and baptized. Now John was also baptizing in Aeon near Salim, because there was much water there, and they came and were baptized, for John had not yet been thrown into prison. Then there arose a dispute between some of John's disciples and the Jews about purification, and they came to John and said to him, Rabbi, he who was with you beyond the Jordan, to whom you have testified, behold, he is baptizing, and all are coming to him. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing unless it has been given to him from heaven. You yourselves bear witness that I said I am not the Christ, but I have been sent before him. He who has the bride is the bridegroom. But the friend of the bridegroom who stands and hears him rejoices greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. Therefore this joy of mine is fulfilled. He must increase, but I must decrease. He who comes from above is above all. For he who is of the earth is earthly and speaks of the earth. He who comes from heaven is above all. And what he has seen and heard, that he testifies, and no one receives his testimony. He who has received his testimony has certified that God is true. For him whom God has sent speaks the words of God, for God does not give the Spirit by measure. The Father loves the Son and has given all things into his hand. He who believes in the Son has everlasting life, and he who does not believe in the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abides on him. Woo! I understand that end part easy. There's Tex. Someone was asking something in there when they came in. Yeah, we got a fish. It sit on no worm. I ain't got no worms, man. It is so cold out there. I don't want to go clean those fish. I gotta go clean those fish though. Pretty soon. Let's go all the way to the back of this other cove and then just run straight, cut straight out the middle of it, and I'll clean my fish while we're doing that. Sometimes I catch them in the middle. How was the eagle? I didn't see it. It must have either flown off or floated away. I'm sure it flew off. Kind of looked like maybe an old one, not having a good day. I'm not sure what it was doing in the water. So when I left the boat, I had Wilson tied up with some halibut gannon, and I just put an overhand knot in the halibut gannon, and I'm like, pulled it tight. It was tight. I figured the old crusty line's not going to come apart, even though it's not a good knot. It'll be fine. Well, it was a short leash. I got Wilson off the boat, and he got over there and saw that eagle, and he pulled right off the leash. He pulled the knot apart. It's my fault. I didn't make an adequate knot to hold Wilson, and he went tearing after that eagle. I mean, the eagle is standing right there on the dock, all soaking wet. Wilson's right there, and he's all rah, 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 and he runs up like no, and he gets about 2 feet from it, and then he just goes straight. I thought he was going to tangle with it. That would not be good. Yeah, he bluff charged it. Yeah, what they say about the dogs, when they get old, they get to be the best dog, you know, it's true. Right before you lose them, when they get really old, they're like the best dogs. Wilson is so good now. He was not good when he was little. He'd take off so fast, go running off. He definitely would have tangled with the eagle when he was younger. Now he's really well behaved. I don't know what Starlink's problem is today. But yeah, that eagle was looking pretty rough. I gave it a hooligan fish that I had on my deck, 2 of them, 3 of them, and then some salmon hearts and the bloodline out of the salmons. And another eagle came out of nowhere and stole part of it, but it got a good meal out of it anyway. And shockingly, we've now got 2 fish on the boat. Come on, we gotta pay for that washing machine, and I need more gunpowder too. Both of them bit on those blue flasher, the same one. The blue flasher with the UV head and herring, the small herring, the 8/0 hook. The last one was just hung in that little thin spot of the lip. It was gonna get away, so I just gaffed it right in the side of the face and threw it in the boat. I think I might have tried to swing on it, missed a couple times, and it was acting like, I don't know why, I just got a feeling if I didn't just gaff it, I was going to lose it, so I gaffed it, threw it in the boat. First one was hooked pretty well, this one wasn't hooked that great. So I moved a herring to the bottom hook on the other side. It's not one of those blue, green ones. Maybe I'll look for another blue one. I think we're gonna get 5. I don't know, Anna. I'm happy with 2. That's really good. I'm in the money now. Pretty good. That's a 1 fish towards the washing machine. That's like $200. That's good for me. I don't really burn much fuel doing this. I could hit the harbor with a slingshot from here. I did say 0. I still think we're gonna get 0 more. That fish bit in the same proximity as the first one. Sometimes they seem to run in pairs. You'll get one will be a buck and one will be a hen. Honest to goodness, they're like paired up, and that happens a lot when it's really scratchy. You get 2 together. You'll get one, and then you'll go back through and get another one. One will be a hen and one will be a buck. That's it. No more fish. Decimated them. I was looking at my bear claws. I was going through my reloading box. My bear claws are in the bottom of the box, Anna. They're just sitting in there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should get a drone and fly it around. First I better pay for that washing machine though. Wood necklace. I'm partial to green rocks myself, for shiny things. Wouldn't want to give Holly an old petrified necklace. Discord. I don't know why they gotta call it the Discord. I thought Discord was bad. Alright, we're gonna go around for another pass. Run out there and clean those fish real quick. Clean those fish, and then we'll see if we can make up another one of those UV bait heads like on the other board. Put them both down the same. Alright. Yeah, let's get that fish cleaned up here. Just take a second. My hose should be working, I think. It's not as cold as it was a couple weeks ago when it was dang blasted -8 degrees. That is preposterous. I'm not supposed to ever get that cold here. Maybe for like one day in January, not in March. Give me a break. Give me a break. Remind me of that Kit Kat song. Oh, it feels nice in the sun. That March sun's pretty warm, really. It's like tropical paradise out here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my bait gels go. Where's the smelly jelly? There's the garlic flavored stuff. They're actually like twins. They're both hatchery fish. Got a brace of hatchery fish there. Lovely. Okay, I got all three of my jars. Green, yellow, sardine, smelly jelly. The fish that are hanging out back here are like really high quality. They got shrimp in them. They turn bright red. The meat is like super red. This one's definitely red. This one here is slightly larger. Empty stomachs. They're hungry. Kind of tore the cheek on him. When I hooked him in the face, his cheek ripped. That's alright. They don't mind that at the cannery. That's no problem. As long as the meat's not ripped on him. A lot of times the Fish and Game will cut the head right off of them so they can take the magnet chip thing out of their head. Hatchery fish. Come on, bleed. You know you want to. There it goes. Get my little pressure bleeding there. Stack them in there like cordwood. Woo! Robert Oneski. Come on, fishy wishy! Bud files! One left. How that happens. Probably a lot of the ones we're losing that we don't remember how we lost or what is those are the bait heads that are getting lost out there. Here's a couple of them right here, chilling. Look up a couple more, have them ready. They got a preference for them in here on the inside. We already got one ready here. Woo! It's a killer. I've got no lead. Put that one out next time we get a chance. Save this one. Get ready to go back over that same spot again. Why wouldn't you? That's the only thing to do. Make some, let's try Holly's. How do you open this thing up? Yeah. Does it work? Give me that! Give me that! Unlock. Whoa. Man, the little seals out on it. You gonna burn my tongue? I got a feeling it might burn me. Ah, that's good. That's hot tea. Woo! I don't know. It's got like a purple colored tea. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It smells like dirt, but it tastes good. Smells like a little bit like mahogany of all things. I don't know if you've ever sanded down a piece of mahogany, but that's what this stuff tastes like. Thank you, John Bowden! You guys are just loading up on clovers around here. See if we can get another bite. That was sweet. We got two. They're hanging around this other island over here. Kind of an odd spot. Alright. See if we get another one. Oh, got him. Hey, he's on there. Stay on there, baby. Stay on for us. Come on. Stay on the hook. Stay on the hook. Stay on the hook. Stay on there. Same exact line. The sucker's probably on the same hook again. Yeah. Put you up in the rack, but I don't want to lose my only fish. 3 fish is like amazing in here. Come on, baby. Please What do you think about that? Pull him right in. Ah! They're wild, aren't they? Things are all fired up. Hold still. It's like an alligator. Got him! That one was well hooked. Figured it might be. Let me go get another bait here. Chances of hooking 3 fish poorly. Figure by this time we can get this one have it hooked a little better. I want to get a toothpick for this, guys. I'm trying to sit in there to grab one. There kind of depends on the, I'm not sure how much it's going to charge. Woo! Better bleed him. Where's his gill? He's ready for the bleeding. Must have got him with the gaff or something. Here we go. The water droplets are trying to report somebody. I don't want to report nobody. Here we go. Get out of there. No. Cancel. Yes. How about it? I'll let him sit on the deck. Be all right. Hands are freezing. Man, that wind out there is killing me. I've only got like, I don't know if I got maybe one bait left of that size, that pack. No, I got 3 more. I got 3 more, and then I got some old salted hooligans. We can cut strips off the hooligans. 3 will be enough. Quick U-turn. I'm still in the area where I got the other 2. Save it, Chris! What's up? Oh yeah, I'm hit. Man, my hands. Woo! That starboard heavy is hot. Putting a whipping on him with that thing. Take Thank you for the lucky clover. Woo! My hat. There we go. That looks stylish. Woo! Man! Stay in here. I put some snow on top of that sucker to keep them from getting dried out. Hang out inside for a while, try to warm up. Drink some more tea. I was just enjoying my tea. I was kind of shocked we got another one. Yeah. Can't remember the last time we got 3 in the dang bass here. What the hell? Some kind of real feminine cup, man. What they got against our port side line. I got a herring over there too. It's got a chartreuse head instead of a blue head though. They do tend to go after my starboard line more than anything. They love that wire for whatever reason. Yeah, there's no way we're getting 2 more, Anna. You're way off. I quit. I quit soon. Well, we got 3 more than my baseline expectation. That's amazing. Praise God for hooking us up. We need washing machine money. There's Devin Avery. We're doing good. It's been snowing and windy, and it was a blizzard earlier, but we caught some fish. A miracle. What the heck? My phone is acting up. Yeah, John. We've been done. This is like our 2nd or 3rd stream here. It keeps cutting out. Now I got water all over the phone somehow. What's up, Edward? Still plowing snow? Come up here. We got snow here. Lots of it. Snowing all over the place here. Yeah. Let's see here. I'll show you where we're fishing. So we're like, see, I got this island right here, and then there's that gap, and then there's another island right there, and then the same thing down there. There's like an island over there, and the water, you know, the water's passing in and out of here. It's going out now, but going out there. The fish have been around this island right here. That's where we're getting them. No lunch. Yeah, it's really bad. 35 knot winds offshore, 30 knots or something. It's dark orange, going on red on the predict wind color scale. I don't fish in that. I'll fish in the dark yellow turning on orange, like if it's on the outside of my drag, but I'm not gonna go when the whole drag is like dark orange. That'd be dumb. I tried it before and it wasn't good. Deb is here! What's up? Yeah, they keep eating the same. We got 3 in a row on the same hook. Eating the bait. I put a similar bait on the other side, but haven't got any bites on that yet. We got, how many do we got? 2? 3? 2. I think we got 3. We got 3 fish. I can't even comprehend. Really good for the harbor. Free hatchery. The hatchery run's coming through. Anna's convinced that we can get 5. Yeah, it's happened before, Nolan. Not doing this, but ling codfish I have. John P. Adventures is live. Watch now, John P. Adventures. Whatever that means. Thank you, Deb. Yeah, we've been blessed for sure. I wasn't expecting to catch anything. We didn't catch anything last time we fished around the harbor. None. We're in a little different location today. Here's another mark on the screen. I wonder if that mark that we saw before us like followed us all around and eventually hit. Marking it again. I wonder if it's kind of in the same spot as where we marked it before. It's down there, 75 feet. It's kind of chilling. You guys want to see it? I'll show you. It's chilling down there. Come on, flip it around. What do you think about that? I need to get a little sound effect like wicked tuna. If we were editing, if we were putting out long form videos, we could make it, we could be like, but only do it when we catch some fish, you know? Ding, ding, ding. That thing probably not gonna bite. But just the fact that there's some around, you know, that thing's not gonna bite, but we're getting some because there's a few around. We already ran that fish over in the same spot and it didn't bite. It looked bigger the last time. Maybe it's a smaller one. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Deb. You missed the blizzard. It was blizzarding earlier. Yeah, that looks like a big one, Northern. Maybe too big. Maybe a halibut or a skate or something. a good tuna mark. Let's see. See if we can pull another one out of here. I'm gonna keep trying. They're right around that island. The boomerang. That dang boomerangs don't bite good for me. I want one I need something in straight little thing. I like that one mark. I don't know if you were here, but we marked one earlier that looked like a splinter coming off the bottom. We didn't catch it, but maybe it followed us around for a while and then it bit. I don't know. Looked like a good mark. Mark on the bottom. First fish we caught, I saw a little blue mark like that, maybe a little stronger. Then about a minute later we got one. No Irish. I got a lot of mixed blood, but I'm not Irish. I don't think so. GLACIER shark. French, English, German, Dutch. No Irish on that side of the family. My mom's side. Come on! Oh, here comes the blizzard again. They don't seem to mind the blizzard, that's okay. We caught him in the blizzard and we caught him in the sun. It's like that stuff that was coming at us out there on the big water. You can see it coming. The black, the color on the water and the snow in the air and everything. Turn this camera around. Well, things messed up, but see the man, I thought I was turning around. Yeah, there we go. See the texture on the water? That's what wind looks like. And the snow's coming. Once you got the pinfish, you can catch it to snook. Look at this, Cyro. Oh, that fish trying to get away back there or what? He flopping around on me? What's that? That's what a keeper looks like, Zyro. That's keeper size. You gotta get us a snook like that. Get in there. Yeah, I can't always deliver, but certainly this time of year it's better fishing. Usually it's not good inside like this though. Hey, if I could get 3 fish around the harbor and during this weather, that would be fantastic. I would be ecstatic if I could do that. Normally you wear them out, you know, like there'll be a few fish in here, and then after I come through, they're gone. Kill them. You gotta wait a while for them to come back. More to come in. I can't find my duct tape. I need to get some new duct tape on the boat. I think it's in sections, you know, like all these, it shouldn't just keep coming out forever. Eventually it should wear out. William, what's up? What does that even say? William Old School RDT. Art. I don't know. I give up. Well, fishing's not bad, William. Weather is bad. Weather's not good, but fishing is okay. We're getting 1 or 2 here. Catching one every once in a while. Mostly just around this little island right here. Give her another pull. Louisiana, the land of the hot. See outside, William? It's not hot here. Look at this. Oh my goodness! Man, I'm not into fishing the beach. Maybe you could go to the beach and catch the snook on the beach. Those other guys do. They get the pinfish. They take it to the beach. And then they catch it a snook out on the beach. Yeah, I heard it's been hot, Louisiana. No, I got a glacier up the bay, but it's not near me, no. It's like 30 miles away. It's close in Alaska in terms of how far things are here, but it's not. Look at this crazy weather. Look at it. Snow, blue sky, and then like lots and lots of snow coming down. What the heck, man? Why don't you take your tripod out there? Get the big live bait. Throw that big live bait out at the beach. I just don't really care about sea mullet, you know? If it can't pull drag off the reel, it's not that interesting. For me, if you're gonna catch little fish, like get a little tiny hook and then catch them all day long, like as fast as you can. Gonna sit out there, wait for the kingfish, mullet, you know, the sea mullet, whiting or whatever. Yeah, it's snow. Now it's gonna clear up and get sunny again. That's crazy, man. Not as cold as it has been. Now it's gonna get sunny again. This is a 32-foot Monterey Clipper. It's kind of like a sailboat, but without the sail. It's got a keel underneath of it, and it's pointy on both ends. Brad, 3285, what's up? Yeah, we got 3. We got 3 fish. It's really bad weather, so we're just trolling around in the islands here. 3 fish is good for doing this. That's a good day back here for this time of year. 3 is good. 4 would be unbelievable. For some reason, Anna thinks we can get 5, but Big Bird's cracked. I don't believe it. Not gonna happen. Set such high expectations. This one double, yeah, would do it. Usually there's not very many fish in here. It's just a pick one up here and one there. It's unusual to catch 3 like all in this one spot. I have caught them here before. 3 is about all I could expect to get off this spot. We'll try wrapping over it again. You never know. Luke got 7 the other day. That was just unbelievable. 7 fish in the harbor. Like, wow. Dean had 4. Dean had 4 on, what was it, Saturday? They're $100 each, pretty much, William. That's how. Come on, show me another one. My wife's. Don't tell. I don't think she saw it when she was on earlier. I won't tell if you don't tell. It's pretty. It's like a giant baby bottle. It's got this cap here, and then it's got this real cute colors, and then like My Little Pony is locked, and then you can't open it, or it's open, and then you can boom. That's high tech right there. The sippy cup, yeah, it's almost, the tea's almost cooled down enough where I can sip it. Alright, that's it. Surely we won't get another bite on this island. We'll go try by the other island where they normally land, and then we'll come back here for one more pass before we quit. sunny again out there. Oh, that's good. Shannon was in here earlier. In the 80s, my gracious. Everybody's all hot. Not hot here. It's way below normal. It'll probably get warm this summer though, it always does. Backtrack hooligan! What's up? Visiting with us. Cat's eyeballing them birds, huh? Well, I'm getting ready to clean this fish we got here. We're gonna make a pass over by this other island. I didn't get a bite on that swing through. I guess maybe we'll go a little further down this wall here before we turn over. I'd be whooping up on that cat with a broom. Just like in the cartoon. Wow. Devin Mitchell! Man, there's 3 Devins in here today. Me, Devin Avery, and now Devin Mitchell's here too. I like that. You know, my port float looks a little bit funny. I wonder if we got a swimmer on there. Halibut's coming, end of the month it opens up. March 26th this year is the opener for halibut. And I'll be doing some halibut fishing more likely. Hit the walleye, you gonna go to a lake or a river? Fish from the shore or out of a boat? Are you gonna use bait or lures? One on the meat rig? Well, I would know if it was on. I think I would know if I have one on my heavies here. I would probably know. I don't think I have any bait on. Oh, I do have bait on the float, don't I? That's a good point. I should probably check that. Go out there and check that and clean that fish. Forgot I had a bait. They've been eating those baits like crazy. Tell you what, we'll go set a course for the other side of the channel here and then go out there and check that float. There's probably nothing on it, but wouldn't hurt to check. Robert pointed out that it has a bait on it. That's what they've been biting on. Same color too. That blue head or whatever it is. Go out there and rip the guts out of this fish. By the time we get that checked and the fish gutted, be over the other side. My boat pointed the right way here. Nice, that sounds good. Backtrack. Rowboat with a motor, he said. Okay, we got our pump going. Turn on our hydraulics. Check this thing. Something happened, it was together, got tangled up. You know, it's weird though, the herring was still on there. The herring didn't fall off until just now. It's really weird. Usually it doesn't go down like that. The fish might have been on the plastic skirt. Oh, I see what happened. I see. He's got his swim bladder all puffed up. Wonder if that has any significance. Like, What's up with that? Just come out of the deep or what? Maybe that's why it looks so big on the sonar, because he had his air thing puffed up. Might be those big returns. These salmon are in there all doing like the puff up deal. Getting all puffed up. The puppy salmon raising up, buoyant king. Real pretty fish. Yeah. Good day. Patrick, I was just thinking about you. Like, we're missing Patrick. You made it in. We're catching some in the pass here. Well, we were anyway. Woo! Sadie, lady, what's up? Try and pass over here by this other island. Yeah, it seems like it. You know that I missed the mark on the wire. It's got the two stops that you can snap in between. On the float, I snapped I snapped in the wrong spot, so the rig slowly went down, so it tangled with the one on the bottom. They were together. It's fortunate they didn't. A lot of times they go all. Normally they get all. You lose your leader. You got to cut all your leaders off. For some reason, it must have just happened. It just got close enough to it to catch it. Thank you, Edward, for the clover. Come on, come on. This island over here is normally where we fish. It's like the first year I trolled here in the winter time, I pretty much just fished right here all fall. Hasn't been a lot of fish in here, but there's been a few. There was a few in here in the fall and in December, but I haven't got any over here in a while. I talked to another fisherman that tried it. He said he wasn't getting them over here either. Maybe they're in here now though. Give it a shot. Tape. Heck no, the tape's not holding. The tape has been, I've been stuffing the feathers back in there like on a regular all day long. I think they finally stop coming out eventually, but they keep coming out of there. Another one. That would be like too much to ask for, wouldn't it? text the buyer and see what he's thinking. Let me see if he's shipped the fish yet. I'll get him in on this shipment. If he hasn't shipped yet, then I'll hold the fish. See what he says. Be right back. Come back. Come on, fishy wishy, let's go. He wants to know. I tell him I got 3. Okay, it's hold till tomorrow. I hold it. Oh my goodness! Yeah, how does halibut buying quota work? So you got to qualify to own it. So you have to have fished in Alaska in commercial fishery for 150 days, documented, and then you start shelling out a bunch of money. It's kind of complicated, to be honest with you, but to make a long story short, you know, it's like $20 a pound right now for my area. Most areas are more expensive because they're easier to access. I'm out in the middle of the boondocks here, so the price is a little less. It's a lot less. There's areas like out on the Aleutian Island chain where it's only $8. So you buy it, then you own it. And every year the government decides how much your share, it's a pound when you buy it, but the government decides like how many shares to give out every year, or how many pounds a share is worth. So the weight that you own varies depending on how many fish are in the stock. So right now the stock's down. So if you say you had 1,000 pounds like 20 years ago, it would probably only be like 600 pounds now or something like that. But as of last year, they made this huge cut on us. So this year they gave us 1% back, whatever. And then the state every year dings you for a little fee. They like tax us, you know, like, I don't remember how much it is. It's whatever it is. You gotta pay it. I gotta pay it soon. 75 bucks or something, I think mine is. And then, well, they call it the TAC, the total allowable catch. They set the TAC, and then you own a portion of the quota for the area. So there's a bunch of different areas. Like I'm in 3A. There's 2C or whatever. There's like a bunch of different areas. They're big, but Alaska's huge. So the stock assessment, yeah. I don't know why we can't catch one on this stretch. This is always my most productive stretch, year in, year out. But sometimes they're not on this stretch, they're somewhere else. I wanted to come try it though, since we're getting a few. Come give it a rub and see if we can pull one out of here. Oh, Kumari! What's up? Happy St. Patrick's Day. -0. -3, Gary. -3. Unbelievable. They keep biting that same one with that UV, clear UV with the purple peg head on the red flasher. Got 3 in a row on that sucker. Doing all right, Kumari. Just kind of cold out here. It's been snowing, blizzarding on and off It blizzards for a little bit, and then it clears up, and then it goes back to blizzard, and then it clears up. We're currently in the clears up portion of the day. Nothing on the white assassin yet. All herring. That's funny, out in the ocean we did like, I don't know if we caught anything on herring, and then in here it's like everyone's on the herring. I've definitely seen that before. That's why I put it on the bottom hook. No, it's terrible. Every day is not good. Maybe on Thursday or Friday, unless they change it. But it's bad. I'll go out if the winds are less than 25 knots. If it's yellow, that's 20 knots. 30 knots is orange. Dark orange is 35. Beyond that, it starts turning like red. 35 is even red. Then once it gets to 50 knots, it turns gray. Like it goes black and then gray. It's supposed to be like dark red on Saturday, this big storm. No, we can fish in here. We can do this again. Usually you just don't get them every day. If it's like really good fishing, you might get 10 in here or something. And then you can come back the next day and get 6 or 7. But if we only got 3 today, chances are we get 1 or none tomorrow. Only one way to find out. There's other places I can fish in protection. I can go back, I can go through the pass and go back up in the islands, you know. I'm just fishing the harbor drag right now. We're in the pass. Nolan is back. We're getting shallow. Yeah, no, if I could scratch a few up, that even if I only get 2, man, I came out here like afternoon, you know. This was my plan. Come out in the afternoon, work half a day, get $300 bucks, man, that's great. That's really good for me. Hey Kay, what's up? We're in the blizzard again. It's blizzarding on and off today. Yeah, I don't have to run anywhere. I mean, I'm still burning the whatever it is, 0.8 gallons an hour or gallon an hour, but not running, it's definitely a savings. Alright, no bite in that drag. Let's go back into the arm. This thing's got like, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's got like 3 arms that come off the inlet and one main artery, you know. One of the arms is down there at Generic Bay. It's pretty far away from here. About a half hour to troll over to that spot, maybe longer. But on the harbor end of it, there's this, it's kind of like a T. There's a cove this way, cove that way, and then we're up along the straight stretch. There's a little island in the straight stretch that holds fish a lot. Let's go back into the arm where we caught the fish. We haven't tried the north wall of that inlet yet. Try that now. See if we can't grind another one up. With my tea. Once I'm done with my tea, I'm gonna want to go in. Like Lotus popsicle stand. It's funny they don't want to bite the hoochies. I know they will. They'll bite them in here. There he is. Did you get another girl, Shannon? Is that symbolism for the new baby Shanette? Is that gonna be the name? Name her Shanette. Alright. Keep waiting. Reckon she's gonna pop. Anytime now. Any second. Thank you for the girl power. Devin is not getting a baby shark. Listen, go lay down to that. Lay down in the book. Lay down in the book. He's just looking at me like, what? I'm gonna lay down. No, I don't want to lay down. I want to go to good doggy. Yeah, little butt dog. Lay down. Down. Yeah, we got a couple. Are you fishing down there, Shannon? You're not fishing, are you? I got no problem. It hasn't been a long day for me. I've only been fishing for 3 hours. We started at noon. Pretty sure. 11:30 or noon, maybe even 12:30. I don't know. Make it sound as good as I can. Look at this, you guys. Back to the blizzard. We're blizzarding again. You gotta love the weather today. Gonna go halibut fishing. Gary thinks it's because of the tide. When the tide turned around. I know it is going out now. It's been going out for a while. Oh, I like fishing the outgoing tide in here, Gary. I think it's good. We're going to get one on the outgoing. God willing, we'll try. Keep trying. I'm glad the wind stopped in Ontario. I could definitely see myself going to Canada to go hunting. I'll go deer hunting there and go shoot the bear one day. We got a lot of black bears. I have a hard time getting a black bear around here. Gonna drive 120 miles? That's no good. in my mind, it'll be good news. Set up a carousel with these things over top, just spinning around. Baby Shannon. Reaching for the plugs. Which one do you want to put on? The plug, the plug. The plug has attracted in all the fish today. Bringing them right in. I don't know, Anna, I'm about done. We'll make one more pass in the old, down this other inlet, and it'll be time to go home. The weather is severe. It is. It's like 20-mile-an-hour wind with moderate snowfall in here. That's right. The bird. And North Bay, Ontario. Ontario. I don't even know where that is. Is that like right in the middle? A little bit to the east side, maybe? I know Alberta is like, what do you got? Northwest Territories, BC, Northwest Territories, Alberta, Ontario? Or is it Manitoba? I'm not sure. Someone came in here yesterday and said Alaska was the same thing as Canada. I've timed them out. They never came back. How dare you! Well, I know that, Anna. That's what I just said. That's all I know. Oh, so you're bordered by Alberta? All right, now you're narrowing it down. It's definitely black bear country. Get in there and catch the black bear. I went through British Columbia once on a boat, on a big logging ship. I was a deckhand on a logging ship. We went through the inside. We went through Queen Charlotte Sound, up around Campbell River, through Campbell River. I think we went outside Vancouver. I don't know. I remember Campbell River, Queen Charlotte Sound. Lots of inside waters. Campbell River had a lot of current. Fort McMurray. Sudbury, Ontario. Drove to Winnebago to get home. Okay. some moose tracks. We went to check the traps yesterday, and there was fresh moose tracks, but we didn't see the moose. The tracks were like really fresh because it had just snowed. Come on, come on, come on. Well, that breeze coming through is kind of chilly. They're actually pretty clean, Northern, the dang moose. I don't know how they stay so clean. Must go swimming a lot or something. No, I just think he's demonetized. I don't know if he has a channel or not. Why don't you go see if he's posted any videos? He might just be like, I'm not going to post videos if you're not going to pay me. I bet the channel's still up. They probably just decided to take his money away for some reason. It's a mystery. Does he still have content? Is there still a Fish Stuff channel? I haven't seen anything pop up, but I haven't gone to look. Not for not since like right when all that happened. What was it, maybe like 3 weeks ago? There was videos being posted, and then nothing. I haven't seen any notifications since then. Scotty was texting me. He said he hadn't heard from him. I wonder if he got in trouble because of all the AI stuff he was doing. They say that the AI can get you taken off of there. I'm going to stay away from it totally. It's kind of weird, and I don't know. I've seen some, YouTube advisory channels that were saying that YouTube is going and taking down a bunch of channels for AI content. It doesn't seem like he did that much, really any actual AI videos. He had a lot of AI thumbnails, that's all. It's kind of weird that they would take him down for that. I don't understand it. I haven't seen anything from Phil either. I don't know. guess you guys don't want to speculate about it. They killed the chat. The chat went silent. Maybe we'll get one on the plug. I got 2 plugs out there. I might actually have 3 plugs out. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. My school's here. I don't have a school. There's like, at the Yakutat, I don't know, man, like maybe 75 kids here at the high school. Not sure. Well, you wouldn't think that YouTube would have a problem with YouTube's AI, right? It's the other, like, the other company's AI. I can't imagine that they would take you down for using their own tool. But the other AIs, you know, maybe the 2 AIs don't get along with each other. So, like, competing AI. What's up, Venus Kitty? Hey, thank you for the clover. Come on, fish. That little section we just went through, it used to be really productive. It hasn't fished very well for a long time. We're coming up on a better area here shortly. And then we'll make one more pass through where we caught all the fish, and then we're out. There's a flock of geese. I think those are geese. What are those? Those are geese. Those geese or cormorants? Those are geese. The Canadian geese. They're migrating. That's one thing that happens here during the King Run in late March, early April, is the swans and the ducks are all flying. Demonetized. 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 That's correct. I like that one Scotty did where the crabs jumped up on that sea lion rock and tore them apart. That was good. We need more of that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like maybe they got mad at him because he stopped streaming. They're like, if you stop streaming, we're gonna. Then how about you don't get paid anymore? When he switched boats. He has it posted on his page, the thing where they said they were demonetizing him. I saw that. I saw a post with that road cone and the flower. They think they're cute. When they shut my channel down, they sent me something like that too. Wasn't real. I wasn't amused. Co-sider! Well, we got a gale warning here, so at least you don't have that. Well, from what I understand, they don't, like, the chances of getting a human being to help you with an appeal are almost impossible. It seemed like I had a human being, but Bob was saying that it's probably not. It's just an automated, it's an AI, you know, acting like a human. Wait, yeah, I don't know. When I got shut down, they didn't demonetize me. They just took my channel down, or they took the live stream ability off, which was, you know, I had one viral video, long form video, but the live stream is where all of my YouTube earnings come from. Salty Salvador, what's up? Yeah, I don't have a good signal on the. I'm gonna try and figure that out for the steelhead run. I just started streaming last July, or June, so I'm gonna try. I tried a little bit down at the Steelhead River, but where I tried the signal wasn't good. I didn't try very hard though. There wasn't any fish around. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's not a lot of people in here, Salty, but we get some really amazing support. We hang out and see. When the fish are biting, in the summertime when it's a bigger bite, there's a lot of people in here. I would expect it to pick back up. When the fish were biting last week, the numbers went way up. They went like quadruple what I was getting without fish. So it'll pick up. Yeah, it may be a little bit censored, I don't know. Maybe they don't like the blood. I don't try and hide the blood. I don't try and not say kill. I don't try not to say gun. You know. I don't know. You wouldn't think religion would be a problem. I don't even want to say religion, but you would think Christianity would be a problem, but they are censoring Christians. Not all of them. There's certainly like big Christian channels for sure. But there's also Christian stuff they don't allow. Bambi, what's up? We're out here in the blizzard. It was blizzarding, and then it was sunny, and then it was blizzarding, and right now it's like halfway between blizzard and sun. We got 3 fish. It's too rough to go offshore, so we're in the we're fishing in the harbor, and we caught one. So we kept trying, and we got another one, and then amazingly we caught a 3rd fish, which is like crazy. Yeah. Welcome up, Fish to Alaska. Hope I don't snag into this thing. There's like a crab pot down there or something. It always shows up on the sonar. Sometimes I hit it like that, I just hit it. Run over it just wrong, I'll bump into it. Judah! Yeah, there's like a rock on the bottom there. I hit it. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I might be more careful. It's kind of like, you know, who cares? The channel, I've had a YouTube channel for like 5 or 6 years, and for a lot of years I didn't get any views, hardly at all, you know. And then started to get a little bit more subscribers and a little bit more views on my videos. I sort of practice different ways of filming and find angles that people like better or whatever. Then finally I had a viral video. I was like, I wasn't going live, but I was looking to try and get the hours, you know, the 4,000 hours. And I had a viral halibut video that went like really big. That crushed all the requirements. So then I started streaming, and that gives me more than enough watch hours. Even when it's slow, I'm getting like 2,000 watch hours a month or something. Well, they're in the salt, pure salt. They go up in around Alaska. It's usually in July and August. Some in June, July, August. Down in Washington, they're going up to Columbia right now. Hey Shannon, did you see the news that they're going to open California this year? That's good news for those guys. It might be bad news for our price, but it's really good for those other fishermen. Praise God for some opportunity, you know. It's like they just announced that they're like, all of these salmon are endangered, and they pick a whole bunch of rivers and call them all endangered, and then they won't let anybody fish, because no matter where you go, you're going to catch those fish. But somehow this year they're going to let them fish again, so that's great. Yeah, there's like tons of salmon down there. They're gonna give them like they had like 3 options. They were gonna decide. They're gonna open it, but they're gonna decide in what way in like a couple days here. Bone Crusher will be happy. Yeah, not around here. We don't, so like there's a set net season for the bay. Like I can put a gill net in the bay and catch salmon in the bay and sell them. But the guys who are fished in the river, when they're set net in the river, they can't sell king salmon out of the river. But I can sell them from the bay. That's what my understanding is. Well, that's bad news, John. Why the heck would they do that? Did you see that post I made? I made a post that shows all the hatchery wire code fish that I caught, where they're from. Quite a few of them from Oregon and Washington. You can just catch and keep by fishing with tackle bar there in season. No, there's like a major permit. There's only like a certain number of boats like mine that are allowed to fish. It's the permit's like around 18,000 right now, 20,000. It's something you own. You know, you buy the permit, you own it, you can sell it. But yeah, it's not just you go out and catch the fish. Then there's that's not gonna happen, John. Is it all the Patagonia types that are saying that the hatchery fish are evil, so they gotta shut down the hatcheries? That's brilliant. I hate Patagonia. Man, they spend a lot of money trying to shut down our industry. Yeah, we have seasons, you know, the fisheries managers decide like how many fish we can have, and In the winter time, not very many fish get caught, so it's open all winter. But you can't go like way out in the ocean. You got to stay inside the bays and stuff. And we have a set quota. And then in the summer, they adjust the quota depending on how many fish there are around. Right now, it's not very many fish. But thank God we still get to fish in the winter. The problem is I don't like to hear that about the hatcheries because like all three of these fish I caught today are from hatcheries. So if they stop hatching the fish, I'm pretty much out of business. When they were before, they were talking about, well, we need to hatch more fish for the killer whales to feed the whales, and business is good up here. It's like, yeah, feed those whales, because it's like, man, then put them in down there, and they swim up here, and I catch them. But if they stop putting them in, then we're going to have a serious problem. We already got problems. What's up, Junior? No, it's for the fleet, the whole fleet. They have been giving us an allocation of king salmon at the end of the season. We get a wide open, no holds barred season in July, and then when they count the fishes, and we're catching them every day, you know. And then when that's done, they've been doling us out a few for the remainder of what's left of the quota. But this is all competitive fishing, as many as you catch, you know. If I catch 45,000 fish, then I'll close it myself. But that's not going to happen. It'll be like $4,500,000 worth of king salmon. I thought you guys could keep wild kings down there. Yeah, I usually make the most money in the winter time, but this winter is a bust. It's totally terrible this winter. It's gotten better in the last 3 weeks, but I'm like way behind. I don't know why you would even go fishing if you weren't allowed to keep the fish, John. That doesn't make any sense. It's pretty dumb to bring them up and then chuck them off of there when half of them are going to die anyway. I don't think Shannon has any rules like that. He just goes out there and puts the wood to them. Do they make the regular guys throw the non-clip fish back in Washington, Shannon? Sounded like a good deal to me, but I don't want to go down there if I can't keep fish. That's stupid. Especially while they're sitting there shutting down all the hatcheries. Sounds like they're going to do some crazy thing in California, like keep them in one bay or something. The fish are only around Monterey Bay. Clip the co-host. I heard there was a. I heard that it's like that's the deal with the co-host, but not with the Kings. Yeah, north of Cape Falcon, right? Or south of Cape Falcon. That's what I meant. I don't know. Patrick. Down this bank one more time and then pick them up. It's just me and the dog, local. They're gonna crack down on the sports fishing limit around here next year or this year. I don't know what it is yet, but to the west of me, they've had like no limit on them, which is the most retarded thing ever. They're not getting their fish to come into the Yukon, and their sports fishing fleet around Cordova or up there to the west, they had like no limit. It was like whatever, keep whatever king salmon. And people do. I think they might change that this year. Marked a little blue streak going down to the bottom. It's the opposite of what I want to see. It's blizzarding again, like major blizzard. Look at this. Can't see nothing. I can see a little bit. Yeah, Wilson's sleeping. Woo! Flipping. This is like the snow that hit while we were out there on the ocean the other day. Big old storm. Look at it. It's intense. Try and get a short. Tough day. An AI video. I don't think I can out of the. They don't let me even add music to the ones I clip from my live stream. All I can do is make it members or not members. I know it's Sometimes in March it snows a lot here. I guess that's right now. Hopefully they plow my road. Oh, Zyros Garden! Making a post. 88 degrees in Cali. Oh my gracious. That's too hot. It's crazy, it's so hot that's not that far away from here. Right around that island where we got those other bites. That's the island I was showing the snow falling on. Right in here around the exchange with the other inlet. Seems like we got them all. 3 was it. Cousin Jim is now hunting the iguana in Florida with his bow. That's going to be worth watching. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Cousin Jim, but he's got a good tuna channel. He's like a retired cop or whatever in California. He goes fishing a ton. Like once or twice a week he goes out on a charter boat. Right now it's all small stuff, but when the tuna come in, he'll go bluefin fishing. He doesn't like to go out on long trips, but he'll go out like a day trip, overnight. Fun to watch. I'm not that into watching the sculpin and rockfish come up. The archery stuff's kind of interesting. I'd rather watch bluefin tuna jigging, but I watch it. I watched some of his videos on archery. There's a long skinny mark down there. It doesn't look like not the right thickness, but it could be I don't know, right in here where we've been catching them. Yeah, I stopped marking all those. You know, we were having some good marks when we caught the fish, and then all the marks went away. You guys already ate. I got white king salmon out at the house. Hamburgers sound better. We already had corned beef this week. Not gonna have it again. I think we got some artichokes still. We got 4 artichokes from that produce order. Probably have artichokes and king salmon, maybe rice or yeah. Well, the fish are all put away. That's nice. All I gotta do is pull my gear in and pick up my one lightweight stabilizer. I only put one Stavy in today. No, I'm looking for it. I want it. If I got one more, I'd pay for that washing machine in 2 days. That'd be great. World Baseball Classic? I never heard of that. Hold on a second. Test what? Yours won't drain, huh? Fast happens. Someone was saying it might be the belt on my machine too. I told my wife, just put the clothes in there, hit the wash button. When it beeps, just reset it, hit the wash button again, and then we'll drip dry the clothes and just wash them in the, or dry them in the dryer for like an hour or whatever. She doesn't seem real happy about this plan. Wants me to take the dryer apart, or the washing machine apart. I told her I'm not a washing machine mechanic. I'm a fisherman. Holly should be home soon. Oh, good dog, Wilson. He's a good doggy. Wilson's ready to go home, I know that. Man, that's a long way off, Lee. I did. I looked up a YouTube video on it, but it didn't show my model. I should have opened the door. I learned a lot about washing machines, but from what I watched and what I learned, I could see right away that I didn't want to deal with it. I'm trying to build another house anyway, so if we can fix this one, great. It's kind of too small as it is. I just ordered another one. Caught some fish. It's not like I didn't have any money to pay for it. We need a bigger one. Let's get it done. Let's just do it. Let's just get a bigger one. Food is possible. Do you hear me, Mom? I still haven't seen any snook videos come out yet. I saw the Jack Corral. Don't see no snook. He's holding out on us. Holding out on the snook. Catching the snook. I told Zyro everything I quizzed you on. I'm not sure it made it through his eardrums. He said he was gonna go fishing, but I don't believe him. I hope so. Violation of the snook policy. I think it's like me and the steelhead, you know. I get guys that want to watch me go steelhead fishing, be like, go steelhead fishing. We're like, man, you know, it's just they're right there. You can see them. They don't want to bite. It's kind of the same thing. I ordered some new jigs from Ruben. I got some black ones, some white ones, some steelhead jigs in pink. I think that's all I got. Black, white, steelhead, pink. It's like $40. Ruben didn't seem so excited about it. He said they turned their website off because they didn't have time to make the jigs. Tying for the tackle stores, the wholesalers are buying them. They got more orders in than they could tie, apparently. I would think if you have too many orders to keep up with, you raise your price. But I didn't want to say anything because, I mean, maybe that's bad business. If you raise your price, then you might lose your customers forever. Then you don't have any orders. I don't know. I would think if you can't keep up with the demand, raise the price. It's supply and demand, right? Don't turn your website off. That's crazy. But it's not none of my business, so I didn't even say anything. Yeah, well, one man can only tie so many jigs. Maybe you could rename some Sri Lankans, you know, Reuben 1, Reuben 2. I think the problem over there is you can't get the quality materials. Craftsmanship is high, but the materials aren't as good. Maybe quality control. I don't know. I know a lot of flies are made in Sri Lanka. I think they're pretty hard to catch, Shannon. Apparently, like during the summer when they really want to bite, they close the season so that they don't catch them all. They got a slot limit on them. Maybe they're a little bit like a salmon in a river, you know, it doesn't want to get the lockjaw. I don't know. It shouldn't be that hard to catch. Yeah, I believe that, Gary. I know we've been out here for a while because that tide sure is getting low. Here's a fish. All right, we market a pretty solid market, 53 feet. That's right where they like to lay at. See if it bites. That's right where the plug is, Shannon. 53 feet. wants more members-only videos. Yeah, well, I hope so too. We get some good fishing action. Something that'll be worthy for it. Wilson's up and about. He knows what time it is. Sun's back out again. Like, remember the weather like 5 minutes ago? Isn't that crazy? Now it's the sun shining. Nice. Wilson's up. It's too early. Go lay down. Go get it. Lay down and move it. Man, he wants me to quit. That's what he's saying. Get back in. Go lay down. Go on. I know what time it is. It's time for you to turn that boat around and go back to the harbor. Thank you, Fishing with River. Woo! I mean, it's nice out like this. I feel like the sun's shining on me and warming me up. Just keep trolling. I got salmon plugs out. I might have 3 out. They've been working. You know, one of these things, Shannon. Like this. Patrick, Shannon hates them so much. But they fish good this time of year on the ocean, so I got them in the spread. I'm not taking them off just because I'm in the islands today. Sometimes they bite them in here. I've caught some really big ones on plugs in here. Salmon plug. Look, kids, it's a salmon plug classic number 232. It works very well if you go fast. That's a good one. I wouldn't put that one out there on 60 pound. It'd break off my good plug. Everybody likes the plugs. They got a good look. Kids like them, don't they? Kids like them. Look out, Shannon! I'll save that one for you, Shannon. Come on, give us one more bite back here in this cove. Oh, here comes an eagle. You gonna land on my boat or what? That's the herding eagle. Oh, here's a good mark on the bottom. Something. Not a real good mark, but there's something down there. Fish doesn't seem to be coming up though. Earlier they were coming up. You could see them Pointed up towards the boat. Sure enough, we caught some. Now they're in a bad mood. No more biters. There was a streaker earlier going down into the. There was a blue streak that's back down into the flutter on the bottom. Didn't want nothing to do with us. Yeah, I know there is. There's a new video where the guy's like, it may be the same video you're talking about, I don't know. The guy's like, they're targeting the hook. The plug is just presenting the hook, and the salmon comes, and one of them it does, it just like bites the hook. But then they had another one like, look, it's targeting the hook. And the second one looked like it's biting the whole plug to me, but whatever. I definitely have caught during the chum salmon fishery. I've used just a plain black hook, caught king salmon with that. They'll bite a big king salmon too. They just bite a plain black 6/0 hook, nothing else. No swivel, nothing. Just a plain 6 black hook. They'll just bite that thing like crazy. We still got 3, Patrick. I'm getting ready to pull them in. This last pass here. It's 4:30. Get back to the harbor. I gotta be home by 5 where I'm at. I got this feeling like another pass would be worth it. So we're on our last pass now. Haven't had anything of significance happen for many hours, it feels like. Yeah, no, the dock is like right there. Sadie lady, what's up? Thank you, we're doing good. Beautiful sunny day right now. I guess I should probably pull in the hooks while it's nice and sunny to avoid getting snowed on, having the wind blow on me. Sure enough was right at high tide that they bit. I wonder if we came back at high tide again and drug over the same water if we get them again. Or maybe it might be smarter to go somewhere else for that. See what the weather is. The weather's good enough, maybe we'll go somewhere else. Go back up in the islands here. I am going to pull him in here. Let's get everything on the straight and we checked the we just checked this one float recently. The floats are where they usually sneak around on me. But we'll see. Bunch of bait fish right here in the water. Fight right now. Got some tooth marks on it now. Fish have been chewing on it. on the white spoon. We're gonna dunk it. On the moon glow, wonder bread of destiny. Woo! Keep us us. Guys laying down on the job again. Oh no! You've been hitting again, Gary! Get out of there! Gary, you've been very bad! Hold on, let me get my stabilizer in here. Gary's always getting hit on this channel. I don't know what he ever did. Every time I wipe the lens and the camera, though, it gets it. Hold on, let me see. Wait for the move. Might as well not even start running because it's so close. Okay. Hang on, bloodbath. Thomas, I gotta be no. What's up? Woo! Hey. Fish and game guy comes down. He tags the hatchery fish that have a coated wire marker tag. I think he cuts the head off of them too half the time, and then to take them back and dig the little marker, to dig the little thing out of his nose. I think that's how it goes. Well, we'll see how much shipping and expediting costs. Someone had to go get it from the Lowe's and take it to the airline, and then the airline's got their fee. Oh, he saw. Sorry about that. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I wiped the screen down, and then it's like a... Next thing you know, Gary's hidden. Shout out to Nolan! Happy St. Patrick's Day, Bob! Here we go for the long run back to the harbor. Let's give her some gas. Sky River! Just lay down into the butt. Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. Where up on that booger? Lay down. I don't know if you can smell the harbor or what. Let me go back up in there. I'll see you later, John there. Later on, John. We're done for the day. Not bad. Tide's still going out. We got 6 knots. I didn't check that float all day. There's no telling. I might have been dragging that thing around since they were biting earlier in the day. Just had them nose hooked. You're not getting rid of me. Bambi! Bottom off this point of the ground. That's what I call a good day working the harbor. Let's do it again tomorrow. Do that every day. It'd be wonderful. Maybe the weather forecast will change. We can get out, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be Harbor Drag Part 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have to go somewhere else. Maybe go further back in the islands. Maybe leave earlier so we got time to, I hate going back and then having to come through the top, but yeah. Washer money, yeah. I think we're almost there. We should be there. It was kind of expensive, the washing machine. It was $600. And then, yeah, there's going to be an expediting fee. Probably like 50 or $100 to expedite it. And then there's going to be a shipping fee. Probably be like maybe $200 to ship it. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Hopefully it's here soon. I like coming into the dock after a snowstorm because the harbor master's always here. Cade's the harbor master's kid, so Cade will be down here shoveling snow more than likely. Just depends on their schedule. Might be waiting for it to finish snowing, or they might already plowed it. They're probably done by 4:50. Seiners is still in. Looks like the dock's been plowed once. see outside? There you go. That doesn't really show up very well, does it? What's up, and come back. Call them in the There you go. You're welcome. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. Yeah, he's jumped down, start stretching. Get ready for the bark. Get ready for the big bark. They're talking about you, Wilson. They're talking about my Wilson. Actually quite a bit of wind up in the air. It's not hitting the water so much because of all the boats and everything, but it's blowing. Blowing this way and that. my beleza. Comes old man Sam on the dock. Goes backwards? How'd you get backwards? There he is. There's Sam Demmert. He come over here and hit me with that walking stick if you saw me videoing him. There's Wilson doing some barking. What a mess we got going on here. Better remember to get Holly's cup back or else that'll be the end, man. It could be there. Can't go fishing because your back hurts. Oh my goodness. What the heck in the back hurting? I don't believe it. I don't believe. I don't believe. Oh. Let's read this again. John 3, verse from verse 34. For he whom God has sent speaks the words of God, for God does not give the Spirit by measure. The Father loves the Son and has given all things unto his hand. He who believes in the Son has everlasting life, and he who does not believe the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abides on him. Thank you very much, you guys. Good night. We'll see you again tomorrow. Love you. Remember to pray for each other. Lord, we hold up Zyro, ask for supernatural healing on his back so he can go snook fishing. In Jesus' name, amen. See you guys later.